While emphasizing the importance of meditation, this video explores the correlation between Newtonian physics, quantum physics, and everyday experiences of ours in this chaotic world, including common grievances, prevailing sadness, increasing expanse of loneliness. The speaker expresses deep gratitude to Osho, as certain messages and insights have been drawn from his literature. So let us begin. Earth is a crazy planet, where there is nothing but clatter. You leave the periphery of the Earth, and beyond the circumference of 200 miles, everything becomes void. Only silence speaks, nothing else. The chaos and noise of the Earth is a symbol of Newtonian mechanics. The silence of the sky is a sign of quantum mechanics. Newtonian mechanics applies to the world of macroscopic objects, using the laws of motion and gravity to predict the behavior of objects with high precision. It assumes determinism, which means that the future state of a system can be predicted precisely based on its initial conditions. Newtonian mechanics governs the macroscopic world where objects move predictably according to classical laws, such as the law of gravity and the laws of motion. On the other hand, quantum mechanics governs subatomic particles and introduces us to principles such as wave-particle duality and uncertainty. Unlike Newtonian mechanics, quantum mechanics is probabilistic, meaning it can only predict the probability of an event rather than a certain outcome. While Newtonian physics works well for everyday experiences, quantum physics is essential for understanding atomic and subatomic processes.
Quantum mechanics works at the microscopic level, describing the behavior of atoms and subatomic particles.
It is probabilistic, meaning it can only predict the probabilities of certain characteristics, such as the position or momentum of a particle. Uncertainty is inherent in quantum mechanics. The uncertainty in quantum mechanics translates into the inherent uncertainty of life.
According to quantum mechanics, particles can exist in multiple states at the same time, a concept called superposition. Unless measured, the state of a particle is indeterminate. Similarly, a person in this world can exist in different states of mind at the same time for different individuals, which includes various aspects of human behavior such as anger, happiness, joy, love, affection, hatred, etc.
The Earth is filled with sounds that are chaotic, observable, and tangible. For example, the sound of vehicles, people talking, the sound of blowing winds, and many other kinds of sounds. And all such disturbances follow a cause and effect relationship, making the universe appear to be a noisy place, with definite trajectories and interactions. Thus, we say that this analogy, that the noise of the Earth symbolizes Newtonian mechanics, the silence of space symbolizes quantum mechanics, poetically depicts the fundamental difference between Newtonian mechanics and quantum mechanics in terms of predictability, determinism, and behavior.
We keep ourselves entangled. Our external mind is always occupied, always busy. We are chaotic, observable, and all our actions are tangible. Our feelings are being expressed to the world through some activity or the other. Newtonian mechanics follows the laws of cause and effect. Understand it this way, that our mind lives in the desire for that which it has not got. Therefore, in Newtonian mechanics, under Newton's third law that every action has a reaction, it is necessary for the mind to be dissatisfied with what it has got, and to live in the desire for satisfaction in what it has not got, to find satisfaction in what it has not got, and to find dissatisfaction in what it gets. This is our state of mind. One of the deepest rules of life is that only that thing can be known whose opposite exists. Otherwise, it cannot be known. If we consider Newton's law of gravitation in Newtonian mechanics, which states that two bodies placed at a certain distance attract each other equally, or there is an attraction force between them which is inversely proportional to the square of the distance between the two bodies, then mind and dissatisfaction are two such bodies. They attract each other. The existence of mind thrives on dissatisfaction because the moment satisfaction comes, the mind goes away. Now let us see the exact opposite situation of this which can happen with our subtle mind. The subtle mind has its own rules, just as quantum physics has its own rules. In quantum physics, time does not exist in the same sense as it does in classical physics. Quantum physics is beyond the limits of fixed time. According to Einstein's theory of relativity, time can slow down or speed up depending on the speed of an object and its proximity to a gravitational field. The best of the mind's control tools is meditation, and meditation means getting out of time. What exactly is time? Our impatience is time. And impatience comes from the chaos around us, which are the indicators of Newtonian physics. The perception of time comes from the tense mind within. The more unhappy we are, the longer time will seem. Thus, meditation increases the height of our consciousness. The higher the height of consciousness, the lesser will be the distance between the present, the past, and the future. So, it depends a lot on how we look at our life. If you are upset with the rain, then the rain will not stop if you look at the rain with anger. The water will not stop. The clouds will not care about you. But if you bring a change in your perspective, if you change your attitude a little, then everything changes. But it is very important that when we travel within, the crowd inside should be thrown out. This is really a very difficult task. Keep in mind that wherever you go, wherever you meditate, such a crowd will stand with you inside. You will sit on a chair somewhere. Immediately the friends inside will start talking. So the more we look inside ourselves, the more we will move towards subtlety. Keep in mind that life is made up of very small happenings. Also keep in mind that when we wish well for someone, a resonance is created within that person as well. This is exactly like the entanglement in quantum mechanics, when two tiny particles situated at a distance of millions of kilometers start dancing in harmony with each other. So, such a resonance creates a wish for well for you in the mind of the other person as well. And how can a person who is filled with the intention of well-being for others be filled with ill will for himself? If he wishes happiness for others, he cannot be filled with wishing misery for himself. And finally, whatever thing we build a relationship with, it becomes a bridge. And to build a bridge, two are required. And keep in mind that bridges should be made between person and person as many as possible. And bridges between person and thing should be made only as much as required. Only then will you always find yourself in total meditation and be able to keep yourself away from the chaotic conditions of this earth. Thank you.